Hey, Jeff here. Walmart, Walmart. That's the chant that starts before a Walmart comes to your town and wipes out all the small businesses. Let me know if that happened in your town. But today we're going to go all around America and read some disgruntled one-star reviews left by some unhappy customers at these small-town Walmarts. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. Alright, let's go read these reviews. The first Walmart we're going to stop at is in Ogallala, Nebraska. I know I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, which has a population of 4,878 people. Ogallala was named after the Ogallala Sioux tribe. That's your fun fact. Alright, let's read these reviews. First up in Nebraska, we have Jamie. When I got home, I found mold in my beagles. But the employees are super nice. How do you get mold on a dog? That's new to me. But hey, at least the employees were nice. Next up is everyone's favorite shape. That's right, it's diamond. This Walmart needs some fixin'. I heard a lot of noise by the pet section, and the workers were being yelled at like crazy by a lady named Jessica. She was being outrageous and threatening to have one of the coworkers get beat up. She said she knew a couple of coworkers that could beat him up. I have never seen such poor management. Well, according to the first review we looked at, the employees are very nice, but it sounds like in this one, Jessica wants to fight and beat up people. Maybe there's a secret fight club at this Walmart? Is that what the chants are all about? Alright, let's read the next review. Up third is Cindy. You know what they say about coming in third? You weren't first. Stopped in while traveling and found a Harry Potter toy for my nephew for his birthday. There were 5 of them on the shelf marked at $9.97. I looked at the sticker and it said Harry Potter and I put it in the cart. Grabbed a few other things and checked out. Realized after I paid the bill was much higher than it should have been. Looked at the receipt and sure enough I was charged $49.97 for that toy. Went to customer service and even though the manager acknowledged it was stocked in the wrong place, she would not honor the posted price. I'm done with Walmart in general. There is not one single thing that Walmart sells that I can't find somewhere else. Cindy really hits home how I feel about Walmart at the end, that there is not a single thing that I can't find somewhere else, which is mostly true, but there are some things at Walmart that are just super cheap, but I really try to go anywhere else if I can, because Walmart just stinks. Mine is always so busy. There's always something going on. There's always 2 or 3 cops there. I'm sure someone's always stealing stuff, and I just don't like going. The parking lot has the biggest potholes in town, too. I'm not sure if it's a store policy, a local law, or what, but aren't they supposed to honor the price that it's marked at? I'm sure like they could say that the customer just like swap tags around or something, so that's where it gets murky for me. I don't really know, so let me know if you know. The next Cornhusker up is Jennifer. A young guy working at one of the registers took my cart when I walked into the restroom. When I came out and asked if he took it because he was putting empty boxes in an empty cart, he just laughed and kept doing what he was doing. Went to check out at the self-checkout and the scale on the register wouldn't weigh the peaches. The man working that area didn't seem very happy and didn't like that he had to come log in and clear the error. Started lecturing me about how to use the self-checkout properly. People working there didn't seem very happy about it, at least tonight. I'm going to take a wild guess here, and that Walmart worker probably didn't do that in spite of Jennifer. He probably thought it was an empty abandoned cart sitting outside the restroom. But I do have to agree, I cannot stand having to use the self-checkout. I always feel like I'm being watched, and I feel like the second something goes wrong, it's going to put everything behind by like 10 or 15 minutes, which isn't that big of a deal. But I miss just being able to go up to a checkout, throwing my stuff on a conveyor belt, and just calling it good. You should get a slight discount for using self-checkout, but I know that'll never happen. I've heard of lily pads, but never a Lilith pad before. Let's see what she had to say. The manager is rude. The person supervising the self-checkout was disrespectful. I couldn't find bread that wasn't frozen. Yes, it was sliced bread on the shelf, but it was frozen and slowly melting. Honestly, this is the worst store location I've ever been to. The customer service is an utter disappointment. The items available are saddening. It's not worth it. I'd rather drive to Safeway and spend more than another penny here. Shake my head. Oh, the supervisor for the self-checkout insulted my wife as well. Pictures to show it was this location, not an accidental mix-up with another location, and I'll show those pictures now. So you can see from her photo, it looks like a pretty generic Walmart. You have a blue Jeep sitting there, you see the Walmart sign in the background, and a horse trailer or something, some sort of animal trailer. Nothing that like makes it that unique looking. And it sounds like she had a pretty similar experience to everyone else. And also, I've never experienced bread that's melted before. Are you sure you weren't in like the ice cream sandwich area? Do you guys hear that? It's the next Walmart. Let's go. I don't know why I did this to myself, but it's another difficult name. Get ready for Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, with a population of 1,766 people. Did I say that right? Because I don't think I did. Within the borders of Tunkhannock, there are 817 total households, with 38.7% of those households being married couples. Neat. Let's read the reviews. We're going to start off Pennsylvania with everyone's favorite character from the Osborne show, Sharon! I have always drove the extra miles to use this Walmart. Not after today. Because of the distance, I usually spend $500 a trip. Once home today, we noticed a missing bag. I called and was told, even though they knew which register, and I could give time, receipt number, etc. because it was not reported. I'd have to drive there for them to watch security video. I'm missing 2 hunting knife sets and a $3 cord. I didn't say that the microwave I bought was gone. Never again and watch your stuff. This is one of those things that when I go to like anywhere that has one of those bagging carousels that you have to like spin around in circles, I always double check for myself. Even if they say, here's all your bags, I always give that last little peek, like, is there anything else? Nope, all right. Especially if I'm spending $500 at Walmart, I'm going to make sure I have all of my stuff. Unless it was like a $450 microwave and the rest was the other $50. I don't really know, and I don't really care. Next review. The next review is from Mildred, and according to clustermaps.com, the name Mildred peaked in popularity in 1913. Neat. Update. If I could give this no stars, I would. Their products are complete junk. If you try to return things when they don't work, it's such a hassle. As I have said before, I am taking my business elsewhere. Get your act together, Walmart. Lost a customer here. Have had many issues here. Refuse to shop here anymore. I am disabled and was on one of their scooters and it wasn't working. I couldn't walk to get another one and I stopped an employee to see if he could help. He told me I would have to go out front to get another one. I told him I couldn't and he just walked away. I'm guessing the part with the scooter and the guy walking away was the original review, and the update is the part about not shopping here again, a lot of problems here and all that. But man, it does not sound like a good experience for Mildred. And having one of those scooters break down, I'm not sure what their policy is, but maybe the guy couldn't bring a new one to you. But it seems like such a sticky situation, so not a good one. What do you guys think? This review comes from Aubrey. Place is mad small and the items are so weirdly placed. Upgrade the store, please. Like a lot of you out there, I've been to a lot of different Walmarts in my life, and I've never felt like one is too small. How about you? And also, what does items weirdly placed mean? Are they like on a conveyor belt, like at like one of those sushi places, and you have to sit there and wait for your item to come by? Like, what does weirdly placed items mean? I just want to know. But some people take pictures of cars in parking lots, and this person couldn't take one picture of the weird items? Come on, Aubrey. Kelly had a very strange experience. Let's read it. Good job keeping the parking lot ice-free. A lady just fell in parking lot. I didn't want to give 1 star, but only way I can say something, I had to give a star. Again, good job. I really hope that lady's okay after slipping on the ice, because you could just be walking around and just you just slip and there you go on the ice. And also, I like the sarcasm in this, and I always like how people are like, I wish I didn't have to give it 1 star, but the only way I can say something is give it 1 star. Like, you don't need to defend yourself. Well, maybe you do. I've never seen the movie Shaun the Sheep, but that doesn't matter because this guy is just Sean, the Walmart reviewer. Customer service desk was closed at 7:45 p.m. Nasty old bag of a worker stated customer service was closed tonight because they had no one to work. But yet they had enough people to work all the cash registers. Amazing how they treat their customers. Never shipping in Walmart again due to the rude, nasty employees that work there. All of them look miserable working there and take it out on the same customers that pay their salaries. I don't think Walmart would be missing Sean in his attitude if he's calling people old bags and saying he pays their salaries. It sounds like a very entitled person, right? Or am I just misreading this? But I read it that way. I don't know. Let's go to the next Walmart. Finally, an easy one to pronounce. We have Philadelphia, Mississippi. And contrary to popular belief, it is named after Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I know a lot of people are like, what? How could it be named after that Philadelphia? Isn't this the first Philadelphia that's famous? Nope. This Philadelphia only has 7,118 people. So let's head into the less known Philadelphia and read some 1-star reviews. We will start out Philadelphia with Gwen. I needed help from management with questions about a purchase I was going to make. Neither the store manager or assistant managers would help me. I've never had such bad customer service in my life. They were very rude and discourteous towards me and my family. Why are the shelves empty? The store is so dirty, and the products that are on the shelves are priced wrong or not at all. I will take my money and spend it at the competition where they appreciate their Q money sign, Tolmer money sign. This Walmart and its management are a disgrace. So this review starts off with complaining about how the manager and the assistant manager could not help her with the purchase and they were rude to her. And then she turns around and is like, oh, the store is empty. Everything is dirty. The prices are wrong. It's a very kind of a vile review, but I love it. Here comes James with a great review. I don't know how two stores so close together can be run so different. All I have is problems whenever I go to this store. From not enough cashiers or just cashiers standing around when there's long lines. Carthage Walmart is wax better. This one is terrible. Not shopping there again. So I guess there's another Walmart close to this Walmart that's a lot better, but for some reason James keeps subjecting himself to this Walmart. Sounds like a you problem, buddy. Go to the one that's wax better. If we were doing short form names, we would have gone from Jim to Tim, but instead it's James to Thomas. 4 registers open, 4 out of 16 self-checkouts, lines backed up into other areas. Someone else complained as well, and was about ready to leave because of the lines. I think we need a Kroger or Aldi in its place. I like how Thomas says somebody was about to leave because of the lines. How can you almost leave? How do you almost leave a line? Like, did they walk away from their cart? Were they, like, going to go put their stuff back? Did they announce, I'm about to leave? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see what problem Brenda had. Just did self-checkout and the associates are so rude. Never had that experience before. All they have to do is assist customers. I had a question and she was so rude. Well, it sounds like Brenda had the same experience a lot of these people are having. Going to a self-checkout and the person working the self-checkout just is miserable and doesn't want to be there. I don't think anyone ever wakes up and is like, yes, I get to go to Walmart and work at the self-checkout kiosk today. Yes! Yeah, whoa, yeah, me, I'm rocking on. I don't think that ever happens. It's not Diablo, it's Diabla. And let's see what they had to say. No matter what time of day or even what day it is, this Walmart never has the stuff I need. It's like they never restock the shelves or coolers. Gave Philadelphia Walmart another try. Has gotten even worse, and even worse attitude from employees. Worst Walmart I have ever been to. It's a bit of a paradox, because if the shelves were never full and the coolers were never full, then they would never sell anything and this Walmart would have no employees and the employees would never be rude. Maybe they're all rude because they don't make any money because the Walmart pays them so much less because the customers pay their salaries? I don't know, but let's go to the next Walmart. Our next stop has us heading out to the West Coast to Chico, California. Chico means little boy in Spanish. That's another fun fact for lunch tomorrow. Chico doesn't really fit in the small town population, but I just could not leave this Walmart behind after I was searching like Northern California-ish for Walmarts. It has a population of 101,475 people. It is actually the largest city in California north of Sacramento. That's another fun fact. Wow, you could tell that one around the dinner table. All right, let's read these reviews. We will start Chico out with Christina. Today I purchased a box of Pioneer women's pans and pots, only to get home and open the box to find someone's old used pots and pans. When my husband went to return them and explain what happened, he was treated as if he did it, was trying to return used pots and pans. I somewhat understand, but why would he tell them that there were used pans in the box if he was just trying to get money or get more pans? Clearly, they don't do a good job checking returns, or I would never have received someone's used pans in the first place. They said they will review the cameras and let me know within 72 hours whether or not we will get a refund. I'm incredibly disheartened by how my husband was treated and the fact that they let someone return old pans with cooked food on them and pet hair for me to later purchase. Christina was nice enough to include a photo, and you can see there's some like grease on there, and I can't see the pet hair, but I'll take her word for it. I really want to know how poorly her husband was treated, or was it like, sorry sir, we can't do a return right now, we have to review the footage to make sure everything lines up, and then we can do a return within the next 72 hours. Was it something like that, or were they like, you are the person who did this, we hate you, get out of our Walmart, ban, get out of here. Which one was it? What do you guys think? I don't know. Next up is the second Aubrey of the video. Crazy. Walk to the back. I asked a worker if they could tell me which aisle the item I was looking for was located. She gave me the dirtiest look, like I was a nuisance for asking a basic question, and she sternly responded with the aisle number. So rude. One of the worst customer service experiences. If you hate your job that much, work somewhere else. Don't take it out on strangers. I do have to agree with Aubrey with that last line there. If you don't like your job, especially if it's a retail job like Walmart, try to find another one because it might be a better environment for you and you might not hate your job as much. And you never, ever, ever should expect to get an answer out of a Walmart employee besides a very vague, look back in response. John included a picture with his review. Let's see what happened to him. Sometimes you have to return something, and every time I do, I swear I will never shop here again. 30 minutes waiting for the line to go away. They seem to deprioritize the returns, and while I can understand the business case to do so, it makes me much more likely to shop at Amazon. The picture included is about a half a dozen people all standing, mostly arms to the side, kind of with that look to them. There's one elderly person up there, and you can even buy stuff in the return line. Look at that, low price, $2.48, $1.98. What are they trying to sell there? Walmart always trying to sell you something, even your soul. Well, what? All right, next review. Roxanne was the name of my grandma's dog and this person leaving the review. Let's see what they had to say. Walmart lies. I have tried over and over to get the gift card. I am a disabled senior, 72 years old, and hate liars. You are a joke. What is Walmart lying about in this review? I'm a little confused. So they're trying to get the gift card. What is the gift card? It sounds a little shady to me. I hope that Roxanne's not being scammed by some people right now, right? Kind of has that feeling to it. Being a disabled 72-year-old senior, it's the perfect demographic to get scammed. Evelyn has a silly profile picture, but is it a silly review? Let's read it. Horrible experience. I was visiting from out of state and was shocked to receive such horrible customer service. I went to buy spray paint and waited for 15 minutes after using the button for assistance. I walked to the sales associate and seen he was ex-hat. My guess is that Evelyn was still standing in the store typing this review up on her phone, and the people in the loss prevention zoomed in on her phone and they're like, uh-oh, this person's leaving a 1-star review, go get her, and someone tackled her right when she was typing whatever X-hat means. Sounds about right? We're going to go back to the original home of the Lakers in Minnesota to Thief River Falls, Minnesota. This city was caught bragging in the 2020 census having a population of 8,749 people. No, I'm just kidding. They weren't bragging. I'm just being dumb. A fun fact about Thief River Falls is that the late author Gary Paulson was born here, who wrote the book Hatchet. Well, that's his most famous book. He wrote a bunch of other books too. Let's go to the Walmart and read the reviews. First up for Thief River is Carl. When I arrived, this was taking up the parking spot next to me. I put the picture on screen for context. When I came back, it still had not changed. I find this amazing since I spent 20 minutes in the checkout line. Need to hire more checkers or schedule them correctly, and apparently the cart pushers you hired either aren't doing their job or you need to schedule them. Either way, a waste of at least an hour and a half of my Sunday afternoon. As you can see from his photo that I was showing, it's just 3 shopping carts in the neighboring parking spot that really got Carl's blood boiling. I can understand, but you know what? It's Walmart. They're going to go on a skeleton crew to increase those profits. I don't really think this is about the shopping carts as much as it is about having to wait in line for 20 minutes, right? The next review comes from Aaron. They follow me and my wife around like we're trying to steal every single time we go. Quite annoying how they profile here. Well, the city is called Thief River Falls. For real though, that's not cool at all. Nobody should be profiled for just being a human being walking around a Walmart, especially in Minnesota. What happened to Minnesota Nice? It's time for our pal Cal. Almost never a normal cashier lane open. Forces you to go through self-checkout. Once you do, be ready to feel like you're a thief. The machine will almost always say that you missed a scan, causing you to wait. Hope you enjoy awkward looks as you wait for them to review what the machine claims you didn't scan. If self-checkouts were manned by 3 workers to help prevent theft, maybe just have them be a normal cashier so you don't feel profiled every single shopping trip. If it wasn't for the fact that Walmart is the only decent shopping in town, myself and many others would never come here. It does feel a little bit strange that they have all these self-checkouts and multiple people manning them, so watching over to make sure people don't try to do no scans, plus then they have the loss prevention people too, and on top of that, all the money Walmart's already lost through the self-checkouts and people stealing through them. You would think they would just convert back to regular cashiers and stuff like a lot of other self-checkout places have done, like Dollar General reworked all their stuff. I don't know. I don't own Walmart. We keep Thief River Falls moving with Casey. There is this rude and mean people greeter, Diane. She always tells me to bring the electric cart back into the store. Diane also likes to come outside and take away our electric cart while you are loading your vehicle. When you have disability and you need to use an electric cart for shopping, it not only rude and mean, but disrespectful to the customer. Maybe someone else can let me know because I've never ridden on one of those electric carts, but is Diane in the right or the wrong here? Because I do feel bad if this person's getting their cart stolen from them, especially if they're disabled and loading their car up and Diane just comes out and takes the cart away. That's not cool at all. And with that, you've made it to the end of the video. If you've made it this far, please leave a like. It means a lot to me. And subscribe for more. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and you could be one of them. And also leave a comment down below if you'd like to. All right. Goodbye.